Albert Breer, this from the Rich Eisen Show, talks about the Browns at the trade deadline.
Zadarius Smith in Cleveland, somebody who, you look at him and he would be available.
But not Myles Garrett?
And then that's the thing is, like, if you're another team, I don't think it's like a hang up the phone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a complete hang up the phone, but I think it would take the moon and the stars to go and get him. So I expect teams are going to be calling Cleveland on Myles Garrett. I expect teams are going to be calling Vegas on Max Crosby. Again, like, this is, I hesitate to even call it a new generation of general manager, because that's not what, it's been happening for a while now. Mm-hmm. But this generation of football executive is very aggressive, and is going to be aggressive in what they ask about. And so you see a team like Cleveland, and you call and you say, is Myles Garrett available? Is Denzel Ward available? So there are the guys that you would see on that roster that would normally be available. Maybe your Jack Conklin's, your Zadarius Smith, but you also ask, well, would you consider moving on from, a franchise level player like a Garrett? And I don't think they do it, but I think they will get phone calls on him.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, that's kind of where you're at, though. The salary, you still have Deshaun Watson's salary. It's still going to be against the cap. So you're approaching cap hell, as they say.
Yeah, which is, especially if they switch general managers, it's going to be really interesting how they navigate it, because Andrew Berry's been really good at that aspect of it, whatever you want to say about the other stuff. But when that time comes, it's going to be interesting how whoever is here navigates it. I can't see a world where they trade Myles Garrett. It's just that level. That's a Hall of Fame player. Like, you don't move on from a Hall of Fame player. But like Zadarius Smith, I would be shocked if he's still here after the trade deadline. I thought the idea behind Jack Conklin and things like that, they're going to have to shed some salary. You don't want to move on from a cornerstone player. Denzel Ward's having the best year of his career quietly because the Browns have been so bad. But these guys are playing at a high level. What I really like that Breer said was, like, they're not going to immediately hang up the phone. I think I agree. I think they'll listen, but I don't think what they're going to ask for a player like that is anybody's going to be willing to give it up. But they're going to have to consider shedding some salary, especially if they don't plan on playing Watson, because they're going to pay him either way. So maybe stock up on some more picks. That's how you're going to navigate cap hell, is kind of mitigating these massive contracts with rookie contracts. But their phones are going to ring, and Barry's going to be talking to some people over the next coming weeks.